What are your thoughts on 1 month? How do you feel? Is it significant to you?
I would say that...
Hey guys, and welcome back to Little Black Book. You know what time it is. Talking to you guys about Married at First Sight, dealing with Miles and Karen once more. We're going to deal with the present scene where they were in a park and Miles brought a gift to Karen. Guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe, click on the bell button for a notification of the uploads. And for those of you who are returnees, you already know, you got the minerals, you got the minerals. Listen, you already know what it is, baby. Make sure you grab your merchandise as well. Send them back to manufacturer. Done, no. Alright, cool. Listen, let's get into the video. So, watching the scene, I think there's some things to point out. People really gonna think I hate Karen, boy. So, like, obviously watching the scene, I think it was quite interesting, yeah? Because obviously I was picking up a little things. Now, we know Miles is obviously a nice guy. And I want to just break this down as well. Listen, I can understand why Karen may be hesitant of a nice guy. Here's why. Because a lot of nice guys aren't nice. When things don't go their way, they're not that nice. Yeah? And when we say nice guy doesn't mean you can't assert yourself. But if you're just a nice guy and you're trampled upon, you know, sometimes that's you lack a backbone. That's not sexy. You lack the ability to assert yourself. That's not sexy. You lack confidence. That's not sexy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't speak up for yourself. That's not sexy. Sometimes nice guys are literally people just masking themselves, trying to be nice, thinking that's how they get girls. And when they don't get them, then they start cussing all girls. And so when I hear things like this is not what Martha said, by the way. When I hear things like this, you know, girls in their youth only date bad boys, and when they get older, now they're suddenly looking for the nice guy. Were you the nice guy when you were younger? Is that why you're crying about it now and saying that girls were dating bad boys? Why do you think they were dating bad boys? Because you weren't confident. See, it's not about being nice, it's about being confident. You weren't bringing that to the table. It's not that you were nice, you weren't confident. Yeah? You're using your niceness as a confidence barometer. It don't work like that.
Yeah.
So, I wanted to give you a little gift.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
Cool. Be right back.
Yeah? So, I totally understand the nice guy thingy, and I think all of us focus on Miles' niceness. It's not just that we focus on Miles' niceness. So let me just defend a little bit. We don't focus on Miles' niceness alone. Look, for instance, Woody and Amani, and people say don't you know, compare whatever. But the thing is, it's a visible example. Amani has not said she loves Woody at the moment, but she likes who she's with, right? That's why she's affectionate, she's touching, She's been through heartbreak, etc., right? Now, Karen struggles to say that she finds her man attractive. She struggles to tell him he's attractive. She struggles to compliment him. She struggles to do emotions. She struggles to do physical touch. That should tell you there's something psychologically wrong. Not that she's mental or crazy, but something of trauma has affected her. And so when the deeper thing is this, that when we look at Karen's behavior, if she's really attracted to Miles, I think people struggle because they're not hearing that from Karen.
I married my stranger and look where we are.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, in the scene, I'm going to present it later on, when she's asked about the relationship, Miles is really looking for her to say, listen, you know, I'm really getting close to you and I'm liking you and I'm loving where we're going, etc., blah, blah, blah. He doesn't hear that. He hears something. She gives a bit of positivity, but it's not what he wanted to hear, right?
Normal? No. 1 month?
No.
So I feel like it's been a lot, you know, in general, and we've gotten to like grow closer.
And so she struggles with those kind of things, right? So that's not taking it slow. She struggles with those things. You feel me? And so in the scene, which is really interesting, is the fact that obviously when Miles has obviously written something handwriting, right?
Let me see if I can read your writing.
Stop.
And I thought it was interesting because he kind of was a bit more assertive, and I liked it. I said, come on, Miles, give her a bit more assertion, yeah? She opened up the box, gives her open the box and starts reading the card. Now, I don't know if this obviously has happened before. Like, his writing obviously is not, according to her, what she said in that scene, it's not eligible all the way through, right? So she starts reading, and well, before she starts reading, she starts making a joke about the eligibility of the writing. And then he said, stop joking. He said, like, stop joking. That he said it kind of semi-jokey, but there was a seriousness in it that Karen actually stopped.
Let me see if I can read your writing.
Stop. Anyway,
So we have been at this marriage thing for a month now, and I think we are doing...
Right? She didn't continue teasing him, right? Because I think he felt like, hold on a minute, I'm doing something nice, I'm doing something emotional, be careful, don't step on my boundary. You understand? Like, yo, I've written something nice, don't come and start laughing at man's writing. Like, just focus on the gift. I've brought you a gift. And that little bit of assertion is what we're talking about, Miles. That's what Karen needs. All this nicey stuff, I have to agree with her in some shape or form, which is that there gets to a point where, bro, you have to say, what do you want? You see, nice guys can't tell you what they want because they want what you want. They want your happiness. This is what Miles has said before. They want your happiness. They don't assert what they want. And the problem with wanting to please somebody is that when you're consistently pleasing somebody, eventually you get tired of pleasing them. So Miles needs to come to the... And that's why the physical intimacy thing from weeks ago beforehand was really good, because once he said it, it's out in the open. Listen, I want physical intimacy. Now don't come and call me a nice guy. I don't know what I want. I've told you I want physical intimacy. It is what it is. Do you feel me? And so, like, in this particular scene, he kind of just shuts it down a little bit. And I said, yeah, go on, Miles. Give her a little bit of a shutdown. Like, she can't continue the way she's going on. And I represent that. Yeah?
What? Sorry. I'm trying to make out your words.
I wasn't able to see what black love could be in my home, unfortunately.
Obviously, he took over and said, do you want me to read it? Right? So he began reading, you know, and explained everything. And then he bought this T-shirt for her, etc., etc. What then was really interesting was the question that he actually asked. He asked a question about, the month till decision day, what she's saying, yeah. And it's interesting that she took a little bit of a pause.
I would say that this isn't like a normal 1 month.
No.
So I feel like it's been a lot.
What Miles was looking for in that answer was, yeah, Miles, I'm liking you. I'm feeling you. I'm wanting you. I'm desiring you. This is very much similar to the Brett and Olivia situation where, like Olivia's like, you know, I'm open to it. Open to it, it's not desiring it. You understand? Like, opening to it, it's not desiring it. Do you desire it? Everybody wants to feel desired. Do you understand? And many people look, if you don't know already, I don't want to spoil it, but I'm going to spoil it. Miles and Karen make it and say yes at the end, apparently. Now, when we get excited about the fact that they continue to say yes to the thing, it's only 8 weeks, bro. I want you to understand that. It's only 8 weeks. There's nothing to get excited over. Because at the end of the day, there's a longevity process. The marriage is not 8 weeks. Marriage is not the length of the show. It's not a dating show, it's a marriage show. It's a long time. So you must understand that I don't get excited the fact that in a month's time they'll be ready to say yes to each other, because at the end of the day, marriage is longer than that. I'm talking about what foundations are they putting into the ground now to build the empire upon. Poor foundation, a poor building upwards. Do you know what I'm saying? So obviously when she's answered that question,
and we've gotten to like grow closer through it, you know? Mm-hmm. We did something scary and ridiculous.
There was a need for, and it's similar to Brett, there was a need for an emotive answer here. One that touches the heartstrings, one that touches the soul for Miles. Remember his words of affirmation. Where was the I'm gaining in my attraction for you. I'm gaining in my liking for you. You know, I'm starting to bring these walls down. I want to be able to compliment you more. Da 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 da. None of that was happening. It was just about how hard it's been, that we're growing, that we've grown a little bit closer, and you know we've done some ridiculous things. But what I will commend her for, was the kiss that she gave him at the end after she got the gift. Thank you for the gift, kiss on the cheek. Now, can I be very frank with you? Listen, girls that don't even like man have kissed man. I'm just going to be real with you. Girls that don't even like man have kissed man before. You understand? On the cheek and that. It's not heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's not heavy. Have you noticed that we're not kissing on lips no more? Have you noticed? Just saying. Maybe she doesn't want to do no PDA on the screen. Maybe that's her reason for it. Do you get what I mean? Yeah? Maybe she want to do no PDA on the screen. I don't know. But at the end of the day, that kiss on the cheek, stop standard, bro. I can kiss my sister on the cheek, bro. I can kiss my brother on the cheek, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, a kiss on the cheek is not a huge thing. But in the context of their relationship, I guess a kiss on the cheek is doing better than it was before. So I don't know. I was watching it and I said, okay, great. But here's my caveat, unfortunately. Yeah, someone's going to be like, come on, man, give her a break. Listen, this has got nothing to do, this is all to do with the fact that the way she's going about it, because she hasn't been honest with us to say, listen, I just don't find Miles attractive. If she had come out and said she doesn't find Miles attractive, everybody could then go, actually, Miles has got to slow down. Why? Because she's been honest. And we can get behind honesty. Why? Because we now understand why you're doing what you're doing. When you're not honest, we can't get behind it because you're not being open and transparent. Therefore, we don't understand. So, here's the thing. We're still at Stranger. My God. We're what? 12 weeks in. Or, sorry, I said 12 weeks in. We're 12 videos in. So, that's around about a month or so in, yeah? They're a month anniversary in. And we are still at Stranger jokes.
But for this is like, wow, it's been a month since I married my stranger and look where we are.
Yeah.
We're still at Stranger? We was at Stranger on the boat. We're still Stranger now. You're still my stranger. Now, maybe she made it as a joke. But as you've been aware the last few weeks, there's a lot of jokes that Karen makes that need to kind of stop. The Stranger comment, coupled with the fact that you're still not able to tell him that you find him attractive, for me, rings alarm bells that you're not really feeling my guy like that. I think you're trying, I think you're growing, and you're trying to gain in that attraction for him, and that's fine. Just, you know, I'm not even saying say it to his face, but let us know in the confessionals, so we can feel some type of, you know, some way for you, you know what I mean? So we can defend your back a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, like, bro, like, he's going to always feel like he's always having to work for your affection and your love. I'm telling you, he's going to always have to feel like he's working for your affection and your love. That's eggshells, man. That's eggshells. So, guys, you know what? No biggie. I've said what I've said. Watch out for part 3. Drop it like it's hot. Appreciate you guys. Stay locked. Stay loaded. More love.